What are you thinking? There's no possible way. No one would allow it.
If we can't be happy here, we must leave for a place that will accept our love.
But Blumia, is there such a place? Think, I can't bear to see you hurt again.
If our love truly has no home, then let us spend the rest of our lives searching together. So I beg of you again, Timpani, marry me. I promise I can make you happy.
You just won't give up, will you? Of all the crazy, stubborn, foolish men.
Timpani, answer me, please.
Blumia, I love you. Take me away. Take me to a world where we can be happy.
Now we have 5 fuel hearts. This is turning into quite a collection.
What I tell you, huh? You got the king of all evilness on your side. You can't go wrong.
That said, we owe Squirps one for helping us find this pure heart. We should be grateful.
Say, Tippy, something's changed about you recently. You seem a little more cheerful. It's a nice change.
You think so? Well, ever since you saved me from Fort Francis, I felt really good. I feel like I could just hang around with Mario forever.
What? But how did what?
What just happened? All of you come to my house at once. Hurry now. It seems Tippy may be unable to maintain her pixel form for much longer. Her pixel form? What the heck does that mean? Well, you see, Tippy was not always a pixel. I found her in her human form long ago, cursed to wander through dimensions forever. She was in constant pain, rapidly glitching in and out of reality. I had to do something fast, so I took a desperate measure. I used the magic of my ancestors to convert her soul into a digital format, a pixel, and thus Tippy was born.
So where is she from originally?
She had lost her memory, so I have no idea who she is or where she came from. All she could remember was her own name, and she wasn't even fully sure about that.
That's horrible.
However, I can't help thinking that she did not come here by chance. Fate connects us.
Yeah, so anyway, we have a new recruit. His name is Agent L, but he prefers to go by the Green Thunder.
I'm not calling him that.
Wow, can't say I'm impressed by the minion quality here. No, you guys are like junior minions.
Junior? Come here and I'll introduce you to Fist Junior and his wee pal Slappy.
You lost as well. Maybe you're the
I
junior.
didn't lose, I was scouting him. Yes, next time he shall know the true fury of the one and only Agent L, aka the Green Thunder. But enough about me. I need to head to the repair bay for robot modifications. L-ator.
What does that mean?
L-ator, it's like my catchphrase, like later but with emphasis on the L.
That was terrible.
Terrible!
Don't ever do that again.
Never again!
Whatever, bye.
I already hate him.
Though the man in red shall wield formidable power, one shall stand against him. The man in green shall use the Chaos Heart's power to bring darkness to all. So it is written.
So what you're saying is the man in green is our new minion in training, Agent L.
What? That makes about as much sense as a beef and broccoli sandwich!
Calm yourself, Oakchunks. Count Bleck has a new mission for you.
Now that makes sense! This hero's got a hot date with me feet! Chunks away!
Yes, I do believe I'll head out as well. Ciao.
So poor little Mimi doesn't get to be in on the fun. This stinks.
Yeah, I hate to seem like a whistleblower, but actually Ochunks might not, well, actually, even Dementio, Mimi, and Agent L might not be able to stop him. That hero is gonna collect all the pure hearts and come here. He'll come for you.
All is according to plan, Count Bleck assures you.
It's just weird. Nobody ever, loved the universe the way you once did, and now you want to destroy it.
That's quite enough, Nastasha.
If I could have just...
Just what, Nastasha?
Nothing, just... if I could have just been that other girl, things would have been different.
She cannot be replaced, Nastasha. You could not possibly hope to do so.
Yeah, very sorry. I don't know why I said that.
To be sure, she is gone. Gone from all worlds, never to return.
I'm feeling much better now. Let's do this.
Are you sure you don't want to stay back at Flipside?
I'll be fine. This is no time to stay in bed anyway. And I want to be near Mario.
Thank you.
Quite a nice view from midair, but I can't quite sense the... Wait, midair?
Whoa, bro, you see people drop out of sky? Yeah, man, thought I was losing my crag. People shaped weird, huh? Hey, you're shaped weird. Wait, maybe people sent down to help by Big Rock Who Watches.
What's going on?
Servants of Big Rock Who Watches. You big boulders, we just gravel bits.
What?
Where in the world are we, and what are you, things?
This land of Cragnons. Me Cragnon, him Cragnon. This land of Cragnons. It not rocket science, bruh. Anyway, Big Bruh here is Marmode, chief of all Cragnons. Oh, great servants of Big Rock Who Watches. Cragnons having trouble down here. Serious, bad, big danger.
What happened?
One day, freak plant people came. Nerd Cragnon named them Fluorosapiens. They kidnapped many Cragnon. We were peaceful, bruh. They give peace no chance. Rescue team of Cragnons. Now needing to be rescued. We at end of rope. How do we save kidnapped Cragnons? No ideas come to Marbald, and we keep losing Cragnons. This bad, bruh. Cragnons must work this out, or Cragnons go extinct, bruh. Terrible. King Crocus returned. Village Cragnons kidnapped. Cragnons need help, bruh.
Hey, check it out, man. Haven't seen these guys before. Yeah, totally, for sure. Must be some sort of like rare breed or something. Yeah, totally. We need a new pure heart polisher. Score!
Mario, there. Look, Bowser, why did you do that?
They were about to kidnap us.
They would have taken us straight to the Pure Heart.
But they... Oh. Oops.
It's okay, we'll just follow those Fluorosapiens up ahead.
Coming to you live from the foul darkness that the Fluorosapiens call home, lesser Cragnons would weep softly, for no Cragnon has ever set foot in this cave and emerged alive. But some make history with sheer gall and willpower, and Flint Cragley is such a man.
Cragley, ho! Into the Fluorosapiens Cave of Doom. A Flint Cragley crag-trotting adventure. No, wait a second, that'll never play well in the sticks. How about Cragley, ho! Taste danger. Flint Cragley versus a reincarnated mummy in Fluorosapiens Central. I wonder if that'll test well with the weekend audience. Those Cragnons are fickle.
Excuse me, sir.
Cragley, ho! Suddenly, out of the cave mists, mysterious, slavering creatures lurched into view. Did they hope to dine on a fillet of Cragley? Would our hero meet their mandibles? Tune in after this brief commercial break to reach our torrid conclusion. Great cut, Print Rapid. Now what do you morons want? What are you doing down here?
Wait, so you guys are cavemen, but you have working television?
It's another dimension, don't question it.
We're looking for the Pure Heart. You're on a quest to find a treasure called the Pure Heart? Great, just great, fabulous. All-time coincidence, that's what this is. Always nice to meet fellow adventurers. Listen, call me Flint. I'm a heck of a guy to know. Best crag trotter of our time. You might know me from Flint Cragley Crag Trotter, which airs weekly on Crag Vision. That's why I pretended to be kidnapped. I'm filming another epic show. Unfortunately, my idiot camera crew wandered off somewhere.
Wait, so if your camera crew isn't here, then who are you talking to just now?
The worst part is, they have the key that'll get us deeper into this infernal abyss. If you run into my crew, tell them I'm standing here, stomping impatiently.
If it'll help us find the pure heart, then sure.
Pure adventure personified, thanks you kindly.
That where he is. Thanks, me head back now. But first, you see other Kragnons with Sprout on top of head? Fluorosapiens using Sprouts to mind control Kragnons. They see you, they attack. Don't let your guard down, bruh.
Good thing I didn't let him kidnap us. Oh, so that where he was. He told Monzo, wait here, but Monzo bet he forgot 1 second later. Job of Monzo really lame. Thanks, bruh. Monzo, head back now.
In a miraculous turn of events, I was reunited with my faithful camera Kragnons. But there was no time for celebration. We had to swoop to the aid of the kidnapped. With danger nibbling at our heels, we ventured deeper into the forbidden cave. To do so, we used the key to the last unopened door in the Forsaken Labyrinth. So, you do have the key, right? Let me grab that.
What? You cragging me? You never gave key.
Oh, really?
What? Key?
Yes, genius, a key. Wait, don't tell me you don't have it either.
Yeah, bruh, had key, but...
So you do have the key. Good show, good show. Give it here, quickly.
No, had key, but not have key.
You lost it? A tragic crew blunder ruins Cragley. Had the gods of adventure forsaken us?
Bruh, Cragley say, you lose this, so Cragley hold on to it. Cragley got key, bruh.
Why, that's preposterous. If such a claim were true, then there would be evidence in my pocket, which there isn't. Wait. Cragley, ho! A miracle struck! As if by magic, the long-lost key had returned to my pocket. The cave had defied Kragnon comprehension. It was a place of purest miracles. Lucky turn of events finding that key. I'm sure everyone contributed somehow. Now onward, we must make our way to the last unopened door. If my research is correct, and it always is, then this key should open that door.
Oh, great, not this place again.
You've been here before.
Well, you see, when we were looking for... Oh, it's you again.
Cabbage.
Did he just say cabbage?
It looks as if he's been brainwashed by the Fluorosapiens.
Asparagus. Why is it always me? Potato.
I have an idea. Now we can attack him again.
Bruh.
What?
Oh, you alive. You stand there for 30 seconds without saying a word. We starting to get worried.
Oh, well, that was weird. Do you guys all remember fighting the giant gorilla thing with a leaf on its back?
Yes, we remember.
Good, we all remember. Now let's keep going. The pure heart should be right down this hallway.
If they could beat that model of O-Chunks, then they are coming along quite nicely. Perhaps they really are the ones I have waited for all this time. I ought to prepare myself as well. So much to do, so precious little time.
Ooh wee oo. Where, oh where are my pretties? Beautiful things, ooh wee. Bring them to me, more.
Are you a boy or a girl?
Ew, what is this hideous clashing thing?
Hey, why's everyone looking at me?
Ooh wee oo. So you must be the intruders I've heard so much about. Well, I will not forgive the great trashing of my beautiful kingdom. No wee-o.
You need to release those Kragnons you've kidnapped.
Never. Their sturdy bodies make them such fine workers. Exquisite. I need them to dig up more gems so they can build me a bejeweled palace. Ooh-wee.
Why, how positively horrid. Release
Trash is garbage, no matter how you dress it. This world was made for BUT, and if you need some proof, have a look at this.
It's the pure heart.
I can hear it in your voice. You want it so badly you can barely think, It seems we all seek BUT, so how dare you take a high horse over me?
Don't compare us to you. We're nothing like you.
Your blabber hurts my ears and your smell is wilting me. I can stand you no longer. I rarely stoop to such things, but I'll destroy you myself. Consider it an honor.
Whoa, man, what did you just do?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe just beat your king's petals. Or queen, or whatever.
Hey, shut up. You don't get it at all. King Crocus was awesome. He totally thought of his people first, man.
What are you talking about?
Water, man. We're talking about water. The Cragnons were polluting our water. Those dudes were tossing trash into the river and we had to drink that crud. That dirty water was what drove our king bonkers. Don't you get it?
Well, if you knew your king was bonkers, why'd you still listen to him?
Of course, I knew it all along.
Cragley Ho! Emergency special report from the Fluorosapien front lines. Environmental pollution drives Fluorosapiens mad. Whither will they rampage? I tried to tell those guys, but my thoughts were too far ahead of their time.
Display well with green, Cragnon crowd. Ratings explode, bruh. It like crags on ice meet Baron von Craggington.
Yeah, water, man. It's like easily our most precious treasure. You guys promise not to dirty our water and we'll just chill down here and be cool. And we'll totally take those sprouts off your villagers' noggins, man. Sounds like a fine way to keep peace in the land. Keep those promises, folks. Yeah, wailing on our king aside, you guys are like totally heroes. You should take this.